You know, in Nigeria where they say it gets why. When I rate kind and gentle, it gets why. Because today now. Anyway. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're joining me for the first time, I am Pastor Grace, but you can call me PG. Now I'm going to share with you a few things on my list, so let's get into it. I'm glad we had the time to come this far. So see, here's the thing. I read my list in a journal and it happened to be 4 pages long. So I don't even know if we should call it a list. The reason I'm even saying list is because it's numbered like 1, 2, 3, like it goes on, but how I came about writing my list, it was my choir leader. God bless her so much. God bless her. She had told me that, okay, she wants to talk to me. And I was at that point in time where I just thought, I just somehow was thinking like marriage was a carnal thing, and like, yes, I want to get married, but it's not the most important thing in the world. Like that if that's your mindset, it's not. I was just saying that was my mindset. And so when she said she wanted to see me, I just thought it was for some higher matters, to me then. And then she was like, you want to get married, right? And I was like, I was so underwhelmed. I was like, I thought you wanted to come and prophesy about, I was expecting a lot, but that was what she wanted to talk to me about, marriage. And I was like, man, this is not what I want to hear right now. And I was like 21, 22, or 22, 23. I was very young then. I mean, I'm still young. I was younger. Anyway, she calls me and she's like, you want to get married here? And I say yes. She was like, do you have a list? And I was like, no. Like back then I didn't think. I was of that school of thought where I can't remember why I didn't think you need to have a list, but just know I didn't think there was a need for it. I just thought, what was it I was thinking? I remember, maybe I'll put it in the comments or something, but I just thought, what on earth? Anyway, she said, pray about it and make a list. It will help you in the future. And I said, okay, ma, we're here to do. And I went home and I prayed. And the outcome was unbelievable to me. I thought the list would not pass 7 items. 4 pages. 4 pages. So thank you, ma'am, and God bless you for that. It helped me and it saved me from making terrible decisions in life. Yeah. So some things on my list, like I said, the list is lengthy. Okay, so I'm gonna just pick a few things as we wrap up the video so that it doesn't get much longer. Of course, there was the standard, like, these are non-negotiables. These are the things that should be, someone who is sold out to the Lord and to the gospel. I said I want a true son of my man of God, committed to our ministry. That's my personal preference. And there was a time that I was trying to fall in love with somebody outside. The video is on my Instagram, the story times on my Instagram. But yeah, I couldn't even believe I would do that. But anyway, you can check it out on my Instagram where I did a story time on that one. But anyway, yes. Anyway, some other things I wrote. I said I wanted someone who would truly love me as Christ loves the church, and that he would show his love in his actions and in his words. You see, detail. For me, this is what I needed. You may not need to be told that you are loved. You may not need to be shown that you are loved. But me, as at then, when I wrote this list with the Holy Spirit, that was what, the Lord knew that I needed. Because there's people that they will love you, but it's not like the Lord loves the church. There's no sacrifice. There's no leadership. There's no love. So I had to specify that. Then I said I wanted someone who will esteem my parents. This one was so important because these are the people who have raised me and invested in me. I don't want a situation where I'll marry and then you will not isolate me from my parents. Of course, I understand cleaving. Trust me. Me and my husband, we cleave, okay? Trust me, I get cleaving. But there's cleaving to one another, and there's being isolated from your parents. There's disrespect. There's devalue towards your parents. There's no regard, low esteem for your parents. Listen, honor your mother and your father, so shall your days be long. I didn't want anyone that would come and take me away from honoring my mother and my father. And then I said I want someone who was kind and gentle, yet with a tough heart. You see this one? When I wrote it, I may not have even really known why I wrote this particular one. But fast forward to today, the kindness and gentleness that I am enjoying, I thank God that the Holy Spirit made me put that down. Because the kindness, like I said, I'm enjoying so much kindness and gentleness. The Holy Spirit knew that that was what I would need. Some of us, it's just kindness and gentleness that we need. And for me, my husband's kindness and gentleness has expanded to grace, has expanded to patience, has expanded to understanding, has expanded to loving kindness, gentleness. Oh my God. Yeah. You know, in Nigeria where they say it gets why. When I rate kind and gentle, it gets why. Because today now. Anyway, let's get back to it. I said I want someone who was sold out to the gospel. I said that already. I said I wanted someone who would be a great father to our children, showing them that he loves them with his actions and with his words. Because, well, that's the kind of father I said I wanted for my own children. I said I wanted someone who had a vision for his life and for our family. A vision I could fit into and be secure in. A vision in line with God's plan for our lives, for my life, and for our children's lives also. In Nigeria, again, they say, follow who, no road. Back then, I already understood that, the man is the head. I'm going to follow him. I'm going to be yielded to his leadership. So it needed to be somebody who knew where we were headed and who knew, where the Lord wants me to head to, because I'm not going to marry to dissolve. You get what I mean? So I needed him to have a vision, have a plan, and know where our lives and my life is headed. And then I said someone who was truly generous, not just to me and our family, but to others. Come on. My husband's generosity, just sometimes it's like, oh, guy, you're doing the most, but it's a beautiful thing. Like, even when he didn't plan or it looked inconvenient, he doesn't mind. He's just a generous man, and I love that so much. That's such a great trait and character, and I love it. I love it so much. If you have the man in your life is doing somehow. I said I wanted someone who is not prideful and arrogant. I said, but the Lord knew that I just can't with a proud man or an arrogant man. I just didn't want to have to run my family and my household and my home like that. It's not, I wanted there to be unity. I wanted us to be a team. Yes, he's the head of the team, but I wanted him to be able to value my contributions, value my opinions, and, be able to give me the opportunity to contribute and have a say. So yeah, there's a whole lot. Like I said, the list is long, but I don't want this video to be too long. I think I have stressed and emphasized enough that you should go into the details, the nitty-gritty of what it is you want in a spouse. And with your list, you're not just writing about the person. Write about what kind of marriage you want to have. Describe your home, describe your union, describe your family, describe what your marriage will be like. And you can take it a step further and write the when. Talk about when. 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 4 years. Write the when. And, remember that the Holy Spirit, He knows you. He's familiar with you. And your future spouse, the Holy Spirit is familiar with that person as well. So don't leave him out of curating your list. Don't get too excited and go off on your own and write different things, but do it with the Holy Spirit. And it's so important that you do this. Like I said, it's not a lot of work. Once you've done it once, you've done it and it's done. Anyway, I'll stop here for now. So I don't want to make the video too long, but I want to thank you for watching today's video. Please do like it, share it, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It helps the analytics, it helps the reach, it helps the channel, it helps all the videos. So please subscribe and please like as well. The liking helps, and you can leave a comment. Okay, I would love to hear from you. So thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.